In fact, in a very real way, the narcissistic person in my life said to me, it's your job to always find me interesting things to do because I get bored really easily. I get very bored and I need to have a change of scenery. I need you to get me pretty pictures I can look at. Send me poetry. Send me new songs. I always have to have new. And indeed, as time went on, this person really told on themselves a lot. I realized as time went on that this person was not just saying that. They literally would get bored almost immediately after I found them anything that was interesting or funny or whatever. It lost its flavor, and it was like we were always striving to find something different, something better, and they were never satisfied. In fact, I asked them at one point, do you ever come to that place where you're content, where you feel like you've arrived at something or you've achieved something? And they said, well, what do you mean? I said, well, do you ever get at that place where you're satisfied? They couldn't really relate to that. They said, well, I'm satisfied. I just always need to have more and bigger and better. And we're always supposed to be striving. There's always more out there. Okay, to an extent there is. But to the point where you're almost suicidal because you haven't gotten that latest new thing and you're bored and you just want to die, there's a problem there. It's a real imbalance. We also talked about their preoccupation with the outer self-image and their public opinion of them rather than the inner reality. They don't like looking inward because it's very empty in there from stuffing all those things down for so many years. Painful emotions like shame and dislike of who they are rather than guilt and regret for what they've done is what the narcissist is all about. Very real to them is feeling deeply shamed, and they run from that like the plague. If you see anything that disturbs you and you happen to mention it, be prepared, because you're either going to have a fight on your hands or you're going to lose your friend for a while, probably a good long while, if not permanently. Usually with a narcissist, though, they come back for more. They don't tend to stay away. They tend to come back and jab a little bit, and then they walk away, and then they come back and say something really that throws you for a loop, and then they come, and then they go away again, and you don't see them for a while. The only time you really ever lose a narcissist from your life is when they got their new source of narcissistic supply, which, like I said in the other videos, could be your best friend. It's really weird because it's like you're so close with this person, and then all of a sudden, no more phone calls, no more letters, no more emails. It's as if they never knew you. And it's very, very upsetting if you are intimately involved with this person. It will throw your life into a tizzy if you were that wrapped up. You become very enmeshed with people with personality disorders. It's a very easy thing to do, very similar to living with an alcoholic.